10 of my favorite rainy day scents. I'm more of a sun-driven kind of guy. I like when the sun is out. It could be 10 degrees. I don't care. As long as the sun is shining, I'm good to go. But something about rainy weather. I kind of need some motivation to kind of get going, to get the day going, get whatever I need to get done. So these fragrances really help me, to get motivated, get myself going, and try to get through that day. So these are my top 10 rainy day scents. That's not to say that I don't wear other things on rainy days, but this is what I reach for the most. So before we get into that, I just want to say thank you for all the subscribers. Thank you for your feedback on support. If this is your first time on my channel, please consider subscribing. We always bring you news on fragrances, new releases, things to look for. A lot of the materials, some material that you might not find everywhere else. So please consider subscribing, and thank you for your support. So let's jump right into it. Now with the rainy day scent, kind of just going over everything. It's 4 factors that I typically like in a rainy day scent. One, that is earthy. When it's raining, a lot of times you get that little earthiness that comes up from the grass or trees or whatever. It might be the concrete. There's that certain aroma that comes up when it rains. So I like musky fragrances, earthy fragrances, pepper, and the note of vetiver. Or vetiver. Those are the 4 factors that I consider in a rainy day scent. And all of these scents have at least one of those fragrance notes in it, whether it be musk, pepper, vetiver, or it's an earthy scent. So let's just jump into it. I'm just going to start grabbing bottles in no particular order. I'll start off with this one. This is Dunhill Century. Dunhill Century is a vanilla. It has vanilla. Notes of vanilla, musk, spices, is citrus in here like grapefruit and mandarin orange. What I mostly get from this is the musk. The musk and the vanilla in this one a lot. And I reach for this a lot on rainy days. It's great for that. From the House of Dunhill, this is Dunhill Century. Next, from the House of Guerlain, this is Guerlain Vetiver. This is, to me, the best vetiver scent of all time. This is, of course, the notes of vetiver is pepper, is musk. Notes of tobacco. There's even walnuts in this. This came out in the 60s. I believe 1965. I believe it's from the original Guerlain family that created this, and it's a timeless classic. It's my favorite vetiver scent of all time, and it's great for a rainy day. It really picks me up. From the House of Guerlain Vetiver. Next, once again, R.I.P. to Mr. Thierry Mugler. This is from the House of Mugler. This is Alien Man. Now, Alien Man is an interesting scent. It has notes of anise, dill, mint, lavender, and then that's the pepper note in this. So that's one of the 4 facets. Great rainy day scent. It's sweet, it's musky, it's peppery, and that dill note is definitely great. It's a great, interesting note that really gets me motivated and ready to take on a rainy day. For the House of Mugler, this is Mugler Alien Man. Number 4, for the House of 1821, this is 1821 Man-Made Sweet Tobacco. This one, oh yeah, this is a great scent. I love it a lot. I'll pull for this all through the wintertime, all through fall, and on rainy days. This one has, of course, notes of musk, and but besides that, it's vanilla, it's spices in this. There's actually it's a port wine note in this. It's called 1821 Sweet Tobacco. There's actually no notes of tobacco listed, but I guess that those port wine notes along with the spices gives it that kind of tobacco-ish feeling, and I get a lot of tobacco out of this. I like it a lot. That port wine note to me, I know some guys can't pick up the port wine, but it's in there. It gives kind of that nose texture of a port wine, that sweetness, that fruitiness. Great scent. I love it for pretty much all occasions in fall and winter, and especially on a rainy day. Really gets me going. For the House of Man-Made, it's a Man-Made Sweet Tobacco, 1821. Next, for the House of Caron, this is Pour l'Homme de Caron. This one is a really simple scent. It came out in the 40s. Timeless scent. It really has that Play-Doh nose texture to it. It's notes of vanilla. There's musk in this, of course, and lavender. So it's really simple. It's like 3 or 4 notes. But on a rainy day, it's earthy too. So on a rainy day, it definitely is a great pickup. For the House of Caron, this is Pour l'Homme de Caron. Next, from the house of Burberry, this is Burberry The Beat. I like Burberry The Beat a lot. It's a really nice scent. I pulled for this, springtime. It's a really nice spring scent. From Olivier Polge. Musk, citron, vetiver, and pepper. So it's 3 to 4 notes that I look for in a rainy day scent. So it covers all the bases. Good longevity. I get about maybe 6-7 hours longevity. It's not a really heavy projected, but it's just a great personal scent for you to kind of go out on a rainy day. For the house of Burberry, this is Burberry The Beat. Next, for the house of Narciso Rodriguez, this is Narciso Rodriguez Bleu Noir. For him, Bleu Noir. This is another great rainy day scent. I mean, it has musk, vetiver, and cardamom, amongst a bunch of other notes. But the musk and vetiver covers the 2 of the 4 notes for me. Great scent, awesome scent, great longevity. It's kind of in the same note as Terre d'Hermes, but it's it's heavy on the musk, so that kind of separates it from TDH. Great scent for rainy day. For the house of Narciso Rodriguez, Bleu Noir. And finally, at the 10th spot, there's gonna be a 3-way tie. A lot of guys with Fragcom are really familiar with these scents, and these are just rainy day staples for me, and you can't go wrong with any of these. This is for the house of the Lique Encre Noir L'Extrême. This is Encre Noir Sport, and then this is original Encre Noir. So with any of these 3, you cannot go wrong. Encre Noir, the original, is probably the darkest, and Encre Noir being French for black ink, or black ink, Encre Noir. This is the most, the dirtiest, deepest. The note is vetiver in all 3 of these scents, vetiver. And this is probably the darkest of them all, is Encre Noir original. Encre Noir Sport is it has some citrus added to this, so really good on a rainy day. I really wouldn't wear it to the gym, but it was a rainy day. It might be a rainy spring day. I'd reach for this. Just awesome scent, vetiver with that citrus nuances thrown in. Encre Noir Sport. And then, of course, this is like the upscale version of 10 top scents for rainy day. Until next time, take care.